Hey, welcome to Science Today. So, just so you know it's science and just so you know what it's about, here are my friends.
We are your lungs. We love to keep your body going. We provide the oxygen to fuel your cells so they keep flowing. We're your lungs. Part of the respiratory system. You can find us in your chest. Keeping us healthy is your mission. It starts in your mouth and in your nasal cavity. When you take in a breath of air, it fills your trachea, you see. Your trachea is there to move the air that you breathe into the bronchus in your lungs. They look just like little trees. Small branches called bronchioles, they guide the air through me, which pulls it to these little sacs, and they're called alveoli. We are your lungs. We love to keep your body going. We provide the oxygen to fuel your cells so they keep flowing. We're your lungs. Part of the respiratory system. You can find us in your chest. Keeping us healthy is your mission. The alveoli's job is to take oxygen from air and pass it through the walls of capillaries to blood cells in there. They also take carbon dioxide off of your blood cells, which travels through your respiratory system so you can feel well. The right lung has an upper, middle, and a lower lobe. The left lung only has the upper and the lower lobe, you know. We are your lungs.
Come on, everyone.
We love to keep your body going. We provide the oxygen to fuel your cells so they keep flowing. We're your lungs. Part of the respiratory system. You can find us in your chest. Keeping us healthy is your mission.
I know, your parents are probably hating me for that, aren't they? Probably. I just had to do it, though. Come on. It's just so much fun. All right. So they're also saying, when they say about your respiratory system, okay, your respiratory has everything to do with the air that goes through your body, okay? When we had the circulatory system, that had to do with the blood and going all through, the blood going through your body. Well, the respiratory system all has to do with your lungs and breathing, okay? Sometimes if you ever heard people have respiratory problems, that's because they're having problems with their lungs, and having all those little bronchi and all that can make you sick if they're filled with junk. So I know, I just had to. Nathaniel was here yesterday and he just thought it was the funniest thing ever, so I had to do it. All right, would you please turn into your science books? Pretty please. You know, I know, let's go to page 133, but, on 132, and we still had this, where right here is where the air and the food come together, or the air, when you breathe in with your mouth and your nose, it comes right there, and then it goes off into, remember that little flap that would stop the food from going down into your lungs, because that would make you crazy sick if you got something in your lungs, because it's a foreign object and your lungs will not like that at all. So, or the water, you don't want water in your lungs. That won't work. So anyway, so let's turn to page 133. Okay. So on page 133, it says, you breathe to stay alive. I hope so, because if you weren't breathing, you wouldn't be living. It says, oxygen helps keep your body working. Your brain tells your body to breathe. Your lungs take in air to get the oxygen your body needs, and your lungs get rid of the carbon dioxide that your body does not need. Remember, we saw that one yesterday? I really like that one. I need to find a way of making it smaller, where he showed how, the air comes in, the oxygen comes in, your body, the air goes in, gets into your bloodstream, blood circulation, goes into your lungs, right? And takes all that oxygen, takes it through your body, and we breathe out the carbon dioxide, which is the stuff we don't need. So isn't that interesting how God has our body take out one gas and get rid of the other? Kind of interesting, I think. As usual, God knows what he's doing. I love it. And also, you also need air to your brain. Your brain needs to have oxygen. believe it or not. Okay, so your whole body needs oxygen. I love the Bible verse. In his hand is the life of every creature and the breath of all mankind. So I love that. So it says mammals use lungs to breathe. And remember, we are a mammal. We talked about animals before all this. We talked about mammals and how mammals have hair and mammals have 4 limbs and mammals have lungs and mammals do not come from eggs. We have our babies live. We are warm-blooded, which means our blood inside of us does not change. It stays warm all the time. So mammals do have lungs. Fish have gills. Now, birds have lungs, but they're not mammals because they have wings and we don't. And insects breathe through tiny little holes in their skeleton. Remember where their skeleton is? That's right. It's on the outside. Nice work. It's on the outside. All right. Will you turn the page, please? Now, reptiles are not mammals, but you know what? They breathe through lungs. Some amphibians use gills, skin, and lungs to breathe. So a frog is an amphibian. An amphibian is something that can live in the water and on land. Okay. And they also can have gills. They can also breathe through their skin. Isn't that strange? Breathe through their skin. Earthworms breathe also through their skin. Yikes. Just a little strange, if you ask me, to breathe through your skin. Isn't that something? So when you sing, and they even showed the vocal cords, I believe, on that one, how you have these little vocal cords too, and you need air to come and hit those vocal cords to also help you talk. And on page 135, it says, muscles vibrate the vocal cords. The vocal cords vibrate your breath to make sound. And your mouth and upper throat form words to help you talk. So you've got to have these little vocal cords in there, and the air hits them, and that makes a noise, and that helps you to talk. Isn't that something? What are some other things that you breathe that can help you? Okay, you breathe. Your breath can fill a balloon, can it? It can fill a balloon. It can help you blow things. If something is hot, they make you blow bubbles. And you really have to take care of them because they are bags inside of your chest, and you really have to take care of them. You have to, not breathe all the icky stuff in the air. There's so much junk in the air. You don't even want to breathe that either. So you got to be careful. So, all right, sweeties. Well, we will do more tomorrow with our lungs. We are your lungs. All right. And I'll show you some more stuff about your lungs tomorrow. All right. All right, kiddos. Well, you have a blessed day. Bye. Oops, where are we?